Hey there, this is Doc from Pain Train with another video of a jumping puzzle that looks like it was just recently added. Along with this jumping puzzle comes a viewpoint that you can receive, and we are going to look at that right now. The Far Shore waypoint over in Lion's Arch takes you to this jumping puzzle. You are going to warp over here and come over to this windmill. So we go up the steps over to the windmill here and make our way to the balcony. Jump on this hay bale, and from here we'll jump up here onto this thatched roof. Now, one would think that you're supposed to go up onto that ledge, but no, ArenaNet decided to throw in this thicket. So we're gonna make our way through this thicket, and here we go. This is an area that was previously not around, I believe. We are going to go into the vegetation up here at the top. And again, there's another secret passage, and it's getting a little glitchy, but then again, this is a stress test. We come up to this area right here, where there's a lot of rocky outcroppings. And see right up there, that's your viewpoint. Vista, that's what it is. And we're going to look at the vista. And right here you get a great look at the area that we are going to be heading down into. The vista, I believe, was specifically created just to showcase this. And finally, it's going to end by dumping us in there. So what we need to do is get up to this area over onto the left, and we're going to head down. And it's kind of a bad idea, but we're going to do it. So, Geronimo. Now we're inside. Definitely make sure that you jump from the left, or at least slide from the left. If you don't, you're going to hit the sandbar right here and kill yourself. And no one really likes doing that. If you did notice, there was a small blue, what I call a ghost, hanging around, and you might see that throughout this jumping puzzle as well. That is actually a guide of some sorts. So we're going to make our way through. That is a headless or a bodiless Asuran right there. Again, it's a stress test, so now we've made our way to the first challenge area. You can interact with the strange light, and he'll tell you to follow him. Now, if we follow him, we go down into these areas, and it's a pretty obvious dead end. So he's going to take us into another area, and that is also going to be a dead end down this route. The trick is, see that rock? That's an arrow, and that's telling you to go through here. And again, that rock is an arrow. So we're going to go straight through that wall. More arrows. So we're going to burst straight through that one. And here we go. There's another. And that is the last of the fake walls. So we're going to make our way up here. Here we've got this massive like ledge area. We're just going to cross this river real quick. I do believe I have forgotten where to go. Ah, yes, never mind. There we go. Now this is my second time running this puzzle, so I am a little rusty. We are actually going to equip our flamethrower right here, and it is a bright idea if you are a profession that utilizes a torch, or if you're an engineer with a flamethrower, to go ahead and utilize it, because there are some dark areas within this puzzle. Dodge into that corner. We'll dodge through there. If you don't dodge through that area, it'll actually it'll knock you down. And if you fall in here, you're gonna impale yourself, and no one enjoys doing that. So we're going to jump over this. There we go. Now we are in another alcove. We're gonna, yep, got smacked on that one. This one's easy. It's just a nice little a bridge over. And unfortunately, I was an idiot and walked right into the spikes. And again. There we go. So now we're out of the spikes. And here we are with a few more ledges. I'm going to fall down here. And this is where I like being an engineer, because we have the jump shot ability. Other professions, you have to drop down onto that ledge and then just cross over. But coming from that area, you don't see that small little sandbar connecting that rock to the larger platform. Being a pirate puzzle, you should understand that it's filled with misdirections, and the route that you think it's going to be is not always the right one. This is where things get a little tricky. Thankfully, again, we have our flamethrower, and we are going to go into this room. Typically, it's actually black. Ah, there we go. Now this is where a torch or your flamethrower comes in handy. Gonna switch to our... There we go. A little swiftness buff. You don't need it, but it always helps. I do believe I fell there. Yeah, definitely fell down. Yeah, so this ghost up there is going to he's going to taunt you periodically and give you light. So as it turns out, I actually didn't fall down. I was just on the main platform all along, which is kind of embarrassing. Um, so once you drop off of that area right there, you'll come down to this little platform and then make your way over to here, where the ghost says that he has one last challenge for you, and that is to drop down one of these three caverns. You have the green, the blue, or the orange. Um, Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to drop down the one that looks the most like a mouth. This one looks like a stalagmite. This one the same thing, and this one actually looks like a mouth. So you know you're going to drop down the orange one. If you drop down green or blue, you're actually going to kill yourself. So that's not a good thing. So we just dropped down, and we are now in a pool of water. We're going to find our way out of here, and this is the end. You've got your treasure chest, the captain who annoys the shit out of you, and he's going to tell you. Yeah, well, we're a little smarter than that, so we're going to find this little doorway right here, make our way through it, and the nice thing about this is that there's a small karma vendor right at the end. His name is First Mate Shane, I believe. Shane is a little dead. Now, the nice thing about this, all pirate. Look at some of these rewards, they're absolutely ridiculous. Now, their required level is 40. It requires 9,800 karma per weapon. And they look fantastic. If you purchase the pirate set, it's even better, so that you can really get your garb together. From here, you just saunter your way down here, go into this river, and then you can drop straight down into the lake and make your way back to Lion's Arch. That was the pirate jumping puzzle. Glad you came along.